Tailwind CSS, a tool that helps you style websites quickly by providing pre-made design classes. Instead of writing custom CSS for everything, you can use these ready-made classes right in your HTML to add things like colors, spacing, and layouts. It's like having a big box of design shortcuts that makes building attractive, responsive websites faster and easier. Created by Adam Wathan along with a small team, Tailwind hit the scene in November 2017 and rocketed to fame. Its superpower? Flexibility and speed. Developers flock to it for crafting responsive, customizable designs without breaking a sweat. Popular websites like Vercel, Dropbox, and even GitHub use Tailwind CSS to efficiently style some of their user interfaces. First up, let's get Tailwind CSS set up. After you've created your project with Vite, go ahead and install Tailwind CSS and its peer dependencies by typing npm install /d tailwind css followed by npx tailwind css init. This will generate the Tailwind config.js and post CSS config.js files for you. Next, configure the template paths so they can use Tailwind CSS. And then add the Tailwind directives to your CSS. Just include the @Tailwind directives for each layer in your index CSS file. If any of this is confusing, check out the official Tailwind CSS guide. They've got guides for every framework and even a CDN version, all linked there. Once you've got Tailwind set up, let's dive into how does Tailwind CSS work. We mentioned earlier that Tailwind CSS is made up of several key parts that provide flexibility and utility for styling websites. So the first one to learn about Tailwind CSS is utility classes. Let's say you wanted to design a button. Typically, you would have to write a bunch of custom CSS, like setting the background color, padding, border radius, and text color. With Tailwind CSS, you can skip writing all that CSS. Instead, you simply add predefined utility classes directly to the HTML. Each class does one job. This BG Blue 500 sets the background color. This Text White class sets the text color, while the Font Bold makes the text bold, while PY2 and PX4 handles the padding and Rounded gives the button curved corners. In a few small classes, you've designed a fully functional, attractive button, all without touching a separate CSS file. And of course, I know it's hard to remember all the utility classes that Tailwind CSS provides. That's why, in this section, we'll dive deeper into the fundamental utility classes, like background color, text color, font size, padding, margin, and more. Let's start off with background color. Tailwind makes it incredibly simple to apply background colors. Instead of writing custom CSS, you can use classes like BG Red 500 for a red background, or BG Green 300 for a lighter green. But if you are wondering what this number means, this number you see indicates the shade, so like 500 is more darker than 300, but here's where it gets even cooler. If you're using VS Code, the Tailwind CSS IntelliSense extension is like having a color swatch wizard at your fingertips. It previews all the available shades right as you type, so styling your backgrounds feels more like picking paint than writing code. Similarly, setting the text color is just as easy. With classes like Text White or Text Gray 700, you can control how your text looks without any CSS styling. And to make your text larger or smaller, Tailwind provides a range of text size classes like Text SM for small size, Text LG for large size, and Text 3XL for extra large size and more. Each class maps to a specific pixel size, helping you adjust the typography instantly. This creates a consistent text size that enhances readability. It improves the overall aesthetics of your website, making it more visually appealing and user-friendly. Also, Tailwind makes spacing a breeze. The P prefix stands for padding and M stands for margin. You can control spacing by adding classes like P4 for padding or M2 for margin, where the number represents the size. But here's the cool part. By adding X and Y to your padding and margin classes, you can easily specify horizontal and vertical spacing. For example, PX4 will apply padding to the left and right, while PY2 applies padding to the top and bottom. This level of control allows you to create perfectly spaced layouts without breaking a sweat. But if you really want to add padding or margin in a specific direction, you can control spacing by using classes like PT4 and MT2 for padding and margin at the top, or PR3 and MR1 for padding and margin on the right. Similarly, you can use PB for padding at the bottom and MB for margin at the bottom, allowing for precise control over your layout. This flexibility ensures that you can customize your spacing exactly how you want it, creating visually appealing designs that fit your needs. After learning the basic styling using Tailwind CSS, let's now dive into how to use layout utilities to create structured and responsive designs. Tailwind provides a variety of layout classes that help you manage the positioning and arrangement of elements on your web pages. You can start with the Flexbox utilities, which allow you to create flexible and responsive layouts. For example, if you want to arrange 3 buttons in a row, applying the class flex will display the buttons in a row. If you want to stack them vertically instead, you would use flex call, meaning the direction of the flex is column. Additionally, Tailwind offers classes for alignment, such as justify center or justify between and item center or items end, to help you position elements perfectly within your layout. But what if you wanted to apply flex call when the device is small and flex row when the device is on medium device or larger? Well, you can use responsive classes inside Tailwind CSS. For example, you wanted to apply the flex row when the device is medium or larger, right? You would simply apply MD, flex row, and then change the default to flex colel. This means that when the screen size is below medium, a flex direction of column will be applied. When it is medium or larger, the utility classes we inputted will be applied. To clarify, the default breakpoints in Tailwind CSS begin with SM, which stands for small devices. This applies when the screen size is 640px and up, typically for phones and similar devices. The next breakpoint is MD, which stands for medium devices, applicable at 768px and up, such as tablets. Following that is LG, which stands for large devices and applies at 1024px and up, usually for laptops. Then there's XL, which stands for extra large devices and applies at 1280px, typically for monitors. Finally, the 2XL breakpoint applies at 1536px and up, usually for large monitors. But this doesn't mean you can't change the default breakpoints. Tailwind CSS also allows you to configure them inside the Tailwind config.js file if you need to add custom breakpoints. This flexibility enables you to create utilities that apply only at specific screen sizes, according to your design needs. After learning about responsive designs in Tailwind CSS, let's now explore how hover and other pseudo-class variables work in Tailwind CSS. Pseudo-classes are special classes that apply styles based on the state of an element, such as when a user hovers over it or when an element is focused. Tailwind provides several utilities that make it easy to implement these states in your designs. The most commonly used pseudo-class is hover, which allows you to change styles when the user hovers over an element. For instance, if you want to change the background color of a button when it is hovered over, you can apply the hover utility class followed by the styles you want to change. You can also add transition properties to create smooth animations when the hover state is activated. For example, you can specify the duration of the transition using transition duration, along with transition timing to control the speed curve of the animation. Similarly, the focus pseudo class is used to apply styles when an element is focused, such as when a user clicks on an input field. In this case, the input field will have a gray border by default, but when it is focused, the border color will change to blue, and the default outline will be removed. Other pseudo classes, such as the active state, disabled state, and visited state, can be easily utilized in Tailwind CSS to enhance interactivity and provide visual feedback for different user actions. But what makes Tailwind CSS so awesome is the vibrant community surrounding it. Developers who are passionate about Tailwind CSS have created many easy-to-use component libraries that significantly enhance the development experience. These libraries offer pre-built, customizable components, allowing you to quickly prototype and build beautiful UIs without starting from scratch. For instance, if you find yourself frequently recreating your nav bar or any other user interface component for your website, Daisy UI offers a collection of easy-to-use components, including nav bars, menus, pagination, timelines, avatars, carousels, cards, accordions, and much more. It's akin to building with Lego bricks. You simply take these beautifully designed components and piece them together to create a stunning, cohesive layout for your site. This not only saves you time, but also ensures a consistent and appealing design across your application. With Daisy UI, you can focus more on the functionality of your website while effortlessly crafting an attractive user experience. However, if you're in a hurry to build responsive layout sections for your website, Flowbyte has got your back. It offers a variety of templated sections, including hero sections, feature sections, call to action sections, content sections, payment forms, and much more. These pre-designed templates can significantly speed up your development process, allowing you to create visually appealing layouts with ease. That said, one drawback is that Flowbyte is not free. Fortunately, thanks to the vibrant community surrounding Tailwind CSS, there are numerous free alternatives available, such as Mereki UI and others. These alternatives can provide similar functionality without the cost, giving you the flexibility to choose the best tools for your project while still saving time and effort. With these resources at your disposal, you can efficiently craft an impressive website, even under tight deadlines. The official Tailwind CSS developers have their own dedicated component library, which provides a rich collection of pre-designed elements to help you get started quickly. Beyond this official offering, there are thousands of free Tailwind CSS components available from various sources that you can easily integrate into your website. This extensive selection means you can find everything from buttons and cards to complex navigation menus and forms, all designed to seamlessly fit into your Tailwind projects. Isn't that amazing? With such a vast array of resources at your fingertips, you can significantly enhance your web development experience, save valuable time, and create a visually stunning site without needing to design every component from scratch. Whether you're building a personal blog, an e-commerce site, or a portfolio, the flexibility and variety of Tailwind CSS components empower you to bring your vision to life effortlessly. With that said, if you're eager to learn more about Tailwind CSS in depth, the Tailwind CSS website covers a lot more than what we discussed today. And of course, I know we discussed many concepts today, which is why we created a PDF version of this video. We've included numerous Tailwind resources that you might find useful for your development. It's free, but we would greatly appreciate it if you supported our channel. After learning about Tailwind CSS, what would you like to learn more about? Leave us a comment in the comments section and we will reply to you immediately. So, subscribe to stay tuned for that. Well, that's it for now, Novas. Thank you for watching.